What's up, guys? rhinoCRUNCH here, and I am running scared. Oh my god, I'm so scared right now. Okay, so I've been playing with these people lately. I got a nice little squad going, like 5 to 10 players, and I noticed, oh my god, when I play alone, I'm like terrified. I'm really scared. Okay, it's nighttime. I have no night vision goggles, but what I do have that does help the cause of Rhino surviving, because that's what it's all about, right? It's just survival. It's all we're going for in this game at this point is just to stay alive. This looks like a great spot. Go right in front of here. What I do have is a silenced MP4, which is amazing. It's an MP5 actually, and it's next to dead silent. I'll fire a little shot off so you can hear just exactly how beast she is. Did you hear that? I know it's hard to hear. The gnats are louder. So yeah, it's amazing. But for the purposes of what I'm about to do, I am going to switch over to my not-so-quiet DMR, accurate up to 800 meters, pretty much beast. It is not the beastiest, but it is a beast gun. So check this out. I'm going to do some sniping on these military tents over here. A lot of players think ahead by getting in positions that they think are, they're going to come up on other players. So for example here, I'm just going to be scanning the area while I'm talking, but so for example, we have this military encampment down here, which is like some of the highest loot in the game is down here. So some of the highest drop amounts are down here. It's actually where I found the silenced MP5. And so what a lot of players like to do, what they think they're smart players, is they like to go up in this little forest area and they like to watch this military base. Let somebody go do all the looting and all that, and then what they'll do is they'll just cap them in the ass when they're leaving, if they're smart. Ooh, that looks like a running car. No, that's not a running car. So what I like to do is, also they like to hide up in this little area too, the little warehouse. What I like to do is I like to counter that. So what I'll do is I'll sit across from where I think other players are going to be trying to kill other players. So I'm kind of like a good guy because I'm saving the lives of innocent players. If someone just runs through the camp, I'm not going to shoot them, but if there is somebody who's actually up in this forest area looking to kill, or if there is somebody in this warehouse area looking to kill, I will exterminate with extreme prejudice. And another thing I'm doing is I am clearing the area. I got 2 friends who just died. They crashed a helicopter because of lag, and they actually died. So they're going to be coming up here to Starry, and they will be in the next episode, hopefully. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch this area for a little bit. I'm going to talk about some tactics in the game. So if you're looking for like high action footage, this is not going to be probably the video unless we get a squad of like 4 guys coming in here, because I've learned a lot of tactics, and I think the most important thing in this game is survival. So I'm alive right now. I'm low on food, but when they get here, they should have some food, and I'll be more confident to go down in the city and loot Starry. But some of the tactics I think I learned are the most important tactics are just thinking before you take the shot, like sniping. And just not even sniping. If you have an assault rifle, you really want to make sure you're in an area that there's not a lot of zombies, and you really want to make sure that first shot counts if you have the surprise. Because as soon as you shoot that first shot, that's when you get panicky. So just really take your time on that first shot, especially if you're coming up on someone, and then you can worry about, you know, getting into the firefight if you don't kill them right away. And so that's I think one of the most important things. And also when you're in squads with other people, same thing. Don't let one of your teammates just start opening fire on randomly from the forest. You really want to watch them, maintain visual, set up strategic positions around them. Is that a helicopter? That almost That almost looks like a helicopter. So you just want to maintain visual before you take the shot. Another spot people like to camp to watch or post up to watch the campsite is right over here. So this city is like high traffic, man. If you're new to the game, I'm gonna let you know right now some major loot spawns are in Starry. Behind this warehouse here is a military camp. You can see the tents right there, and in each tent has a chance to spawn all military grade weapons. Guarantee there's going to be M16 all the time. Guarantee there's going to be AKM all the time. So if you spawn on the coast and you think gearing up an Electro or a Cherno is where it's at, it's a safe zone, then you better think again, because that is probably the worst spot to try and gear up as Electro or Cherno. So yeah, there's some great weapons over here. I think actually where I was at in my last episode, the Northwest Airfield, and how open you are tactically, going into each hangar slowly, going into the fire station, how there's just like open space throughout the entire area. Tactically, it is 10 times worse than this place, and even the loot that spawns in this place compared to the other place is this place is 10 times better. So another tactic that I'd like to share with the noobs out there that are just getting this game, because I'm getting a lot of positive feedback from you guys. You guys know I don't normally do these commentaries. I normally do the edits, the edit it. I write my stuff. I make sure it's funny. I edit it and all that, record it. There's a long process. With this, I just play the game and talk to you guys, and I'm surprised you guys like it. I don't know if it's because you haven't got the game yet, or I don't know. Maybe I'm not as bad at it as I thought I was, which I think is the case. But there's a lot of you getting the game, and so all you new guys, I want to tell you, if you're coming from a first-person shooter like Battlefield, if you're coming from a first-person shooter like Modern Magical Warfare 3, whatever, Quake, Counter-Strike, all that, this is unlike any other game I think I've ever played as far as a first-person shooter. I never played Arma. I'm pretty confident with the physics, though, as far as the shooting. I'm not afraid to put a bullet to someone's head, and I'm not worried about hitting them. I think the most difficult thing, though, is the fact that when you die in this game, guys, you fucking die, man. Like, you really die. You're dead. It's good game. You lose all your shit. So it's really important that you really use your brain in this game, and I love it because it's more strategic. So some of the things that I'd like to mention about using your brain, you see these open fields, these giant open fields, you're going to stick out like a sore thumb if you come running across one of these fields. So really make sure your placement is coming, you're tactically approaching through the tree line there. And you approach cities through the tree line. You don't just run through the middle of the forest, because all it takes is someone on one knee to sit down for 2 seconds and see you in the forest, and see you from the forest and just snipe you. You really stick out. If we see someone coming up approaching that way, you'll see what I'm saying. I'm not going to shoot them, but if they do get crazy and they do try to look like they want to kill other players in the campsite, I will have to execute them. So yeah, you definitely want to watch your approach. You also really want to stay the hell out of Cherno and Electro. Me and a buddy were totally geared up, and we thought it'd be a great idea to go on top of the tower and snipe people from the tower, which we did a couple times. We switched servers. We go on the server. We fucked up, basically. We messed up. He was supposed to be on the same server as me. He didn't. And the server he spawned on just happened to have a team of 2 guys sniping on top of it as well. So they killed him. He lost all his gear, back to square one. So stay the hell out of Cherno and Electro unless you got like a 5-10 man squad, because it's just seriously not worth it. And so once you get your gear, the most important thing you can do is just survive. You really want to focus on what your intentions are when you come to a city. Is it worth it for me to go down to that city and look for, what do I need out of that city? What can possibly be in that city that is worth risking my DMR and my silenced MP5? is there anything worth there? You know, is it worth it for me to go down to Starry and look for a better weapon? I think the only better weapon than the MP5 Silence is the M4 or the M4 Hollowed with the grenade launcher, and it's very rare. So the chances of me finding that are a lot lower than the chances of me getting killed and losing everything I have trying to be greedy getting a better gun. So survival is key, and once you hit that survival phase, then you got to really start thinking like planning for the future. Like, okay, I'm pretty beast. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty beast. But there's also some pretty beast players in this game that have been playing a lot longer than me, have a bigger monitor. Well, maybe not that, but they can see a lot farther than me. They have a gun that's better than mine, and they're gonna see me and they're gonna kill me. It's inevitable. You're gonna die. Okay, so plan for the future and start putting those camping tents down. There's camping tents that you can get. They will save inevitably. So for as long as you're alive, they will save. It's technically not inevitable. You will, after 2 days, 2 days after your death, the tent will disappear. I've never come up on a disappeared tent, so I actually haven't set one up yet because I haven't found one. But I haven't really risked going down and looking for one, you know, risking everything that I have on me. I'm kind of hoping someone finds one and picks it up for me and saves it. So other than that, it's all about survival. Now, if you have the intentions of just being a commando, motherfucking Rambo, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Terminator 2, badass motherfucker going through the city with the 50 cal, you know, M29, blowing up windows and shit, blowing out doorways and blowing houses up with grenades, then that's cool too. Right on, more power to you. Just make sure that you know you are going to die. Someone with a Markov is going to come up behind you and 3-shot you in the back while you're, you know, going through the city like Rambo, and you will die. So be prepared to have weapons and ammo and food and compasses and maps and all the goodies that you collect on your journey to re-up once you're dead. And so that's another thing I wanted to talk about is there is a loot table available. You guys can check it out. Maybe I'll post a link in the description if I remember. But there's a loot table available so you can see exactly where everything is in the game. Like you can see, okay, this is exactly where this kind of stuff spawns. You know, the basic stuff: GPS, compass, hatchet, matches, knife, all the stuff you need to survive, basically killing animals. And then this is where the military weapons spawn. This is where this spawns. So is it worth it going into this town when there's no military grade weapons and I have all this other stuff that I have? No, it's probably not worth it, you know. So there's a loot table available. There's also weapon, you know, just educate yourself. There's a I'll post the links in the description. Now I'm going to remember for sure, hopefully. Otherwise, post in the comments if I forget, okay? Post in the comments, Rhino, you forgot to post the links, the resources. But there are links that show you the bullet range, the gun range. They show you the scoped capabilities, non-scoped capabilities. They show you, you know, every rifle's fire rate, how loud they are, how much damage they do, how many shots it takes to kill. And you'll be surprised. The guns that you... Okay, I think I hear somebody left here. No, I'm tripping. Oh, girl, you tripping. Okay, so you'll be surprised. The AKM, surprisingly, I don't like how far out I am here. Wait, that looks like... No, I'm tripping. Let's get in the bush. I like to be in the bush, yes. Okay, there we go. That's a good bush. So you'll be surprised. The AKM actually has a lot more damage than you think. It is one of the only guns next to the... Let's back up here. Am I need? No, I'm not even need. See, that's another thing. Noob mistake. Is this looks like a good spot. Is the AKM is one of the only weapons in the game next to the Enfield that does a one-shot kill to the body, and that gun is everywhere. So if you think, you know, the M16's better, it's just really loud. That's the only problem. But then again, it also... Wow, it seems like it lit up. Oh, maybe it's the moonlight. It's got to be the moonlight. Yeah, wow. Look, it lit up the city for me. Thank you, God. Oh, thank you, Jesus. So, yeah, just check those resources out so you know you're not trading some piece of shit gun for a gun you think that's better. That looks like a zombie. A dead zombie, which means that there's a live human somewhere. Or maybe that's a rock. I don't know. That's like 800 meters out. I'm not worried about it unless he has like the anti-material rifle, which is basically a 50 caliber ray. So you really want to educate yourself on the different types of gear that there is. Okay, this is terrible. I need to. Okay, am I still clear on this side? Yeah, that's good. Clear on this side. Yeah, that's good. So, and then also, you know, just try to have fun with it, man. It is nerve-wracking when you get killed for the first time and you have no idea how or why, and there is nothing that says blah 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 kills blah blah blah. But just remember, it is a game, and you know, like the other day I rage quitted, and it does that. You know, it's just don't take it too personal. You gotta, you know, when you get knocked down, you gotta get back up, type thing. So if anybody is approaching from the north, I'm going to get them. If anybody approaches from the south, I'm probably going to miss them because I got tunnel vision. Oh, the sun is rising. How beautiful is that? You can't see it. There you go. So yeah, just try to do that. I'm just trying to give you guys pointers on the game if you're new, because I know a lot of you are new. You just bought it. And I don't know if you're Arma 2. Well, obviously you're not Arma 2 vets. But that's just some of the stuff I picked up while I've been playing my 100 hours in the last 2 weeks, which is insane, by the way. Oh, another thing I picked up, too, is another little trick. If you do get the M16-203, the M16-203 is a grenade launcher rifle. That weapon actually has a terrible sight on it. So just be wary of that. It's really difficult because of the grenade launcher. It does block your vision completely. So yeah, this hill is like hot. This hill is so hot. I'm so surprised I haven't seen. I've been here for what, 20 minutes, and I haven't seen a single person. This is like ridiculous. It's got to be a noob server. My friends should be here. They'll be here in the next probably 5 minutes. They're gonna message me on Steam, and then we're gonna do an episode with them. So, but yeah, that's I wanted to, you know, normally I don't have any direction in my videos, but I wanted to give you guys some pointers because I've been playing this game a lot, and I've just picked up little stuff that maybe you guys haven't picked up, and so, you know, knowledge is power. So you don't have to constantly ask people stuff. And I did see in the comments before, what is that ear, what is that eye, what are all those things mean? So I'll go through the interface as well real quick. I probably should have done this in the first video, but my loyal subscribers and my loyal watchers are going to get it now if they don't already know what it means. But so the ear is the zombies, is how much noise you're making, and the eye is how much the zombies can see you and how visible you are. So you see I have no visibility right now, but if I, you know, make a shot, the ear is going to go up, obviously. So that's what that means. Now the face on the far right, the face stands for your humanity. And as you can see, I don't have a lot of humanity. The reason that is because it's a motherfucking zombie apocalypse. Whoa, thunder! Thunder Road. Wow, that was epic thunder. That was awesome. I love thunder and I love rain. I think it's going to start raining. It might rain because of that. So anyways, the face is your humanity. And like I said, I'm a freaking dude. It's the zombie apocalypse. I'm not here to make friends. If I can't talk to you in TeamSpeak, if I can't, like right now, if I see some dude running through the field, oh, more thunder. Hot. Talk dirty to me, God. That's awesome. I love thunder so much. In real life, I love rainstorms. They're awesome. So the humanity is, if I can't talk to you in TeamSpeak, I'm not gonna trust you. I'm not gonna let you live so you can come up behind me in the next town and shoot me in the back of the head. Where I'm at right now, if I see somebody coming through the military base, I'm gonna let them live, obviously. But if I see somebody maybe posting up like they're aggressive and they want to kill somebody at the military base, like anyone, this is a kill zone right here. This whole warehouse is a kill zone. The hill is a kill zone if they stop for more than 2 seconds and aim their rifle down at the military base. But if it's just some noob running through here who has no clue what's going on, not approaching tactically, I'm not going to kill him. Oh, I love the thunder. So that's what the humanity is. The temperature is actually your body temperature. When you stand into the rain and you're in the rain, you will get cold and you will get sick and you will need to get some heat packs or some not bacterial, but you know, some medication basically that makes you unsick. The canteen stands for your water, how thirsty you are. The blood drop, or the drop, stands for blood and how much blood you have. And also, the more blood that you lose, the more likely you are to pass out, and the more likely you are to you're gonna pass out a lot. You're gonna walk and you're gonna fall. So, and we're talking in the couple thousand range. And then the final one, the dinner fork, the knife, and the square, that's gonna be your food. So you guys probably already know that. I want to say that because someone asked in the comments. But also, what do you guys think? Do you think what is your stance on friendly? Because I know a lot of you had said in my video before, what I did when I killed that guy, it was justified because I was in a hallway, it was close quarters. By the time I asked him, by the time he asked me, I could have been dead. So I want to ask you now, what do you think about the friendly system, about the bandit system? They removed the bandit system, so there's no way to tell who's a friendly and who's a survivor. And I want to ask you guys, what do you think as far as, you know, this is a role-playing game. If this was a zombie apocalypse, if shit hit the fan and we all were pitted against each other into the next Armageddon where we had to survive by looting dead bodies and we had to loot grocery stores like this game is based, so my question is, do you think that people would kill as much as they do in this game, or is it because it's a video game that they kill as much as they do? Because, I mean, humanity is really shown when it's at its bare minimum, and I think this game shows the bare minimum of humanity when the necessities are all that's important. Food, water, survival, weaponry, and I think that brings us back to, the stick and rock caveman days, and when that's all we have, do you think people are going to kill everybody on sight like they do in this game, or do you think maybe it's just because it's a game? So post in the comments what you think, and then I'll have a response in the next couple videos. I usually record ahead of time, you guys know that, so I won't be able to respond to your comments till the next couple videos. But I think what I'm going to do is, oh, we got a lag spike. That only happens when someone's really close to me. Like, super close. Oh god, I'm gonna get sniped and shot in the back of the head. Which is part of the game, I guess, right? So anyways, I'm gonna call it here. It's gonna be an early video. I know there's not a lot you didn't see anything. You saw me sitting over a city. But the thing is, I survived for another 15 minutes. And you may laugh and you may say, Rhino, you're a little sissy la Girl Scout Troop 209 up in the forest watching Starry Sober with the sniper rifle. But the thing is, I'm still alive. Call me whatever you want. I get to live for another 15 minutes. I'm losing. Oh my god, I need to go down there and get food. That's what I need to do. I need to go get food. I'm dying. You see the red blinking? That means I am low on food and I'm going to start losing blood if I don't get some food. So I'm going to this is going to be the end of episode 7. I'll catch you guys in episode 8. Hopefully I'll have a buddy of mine joining, a couple buddies, and we'll squad up and we'll hit this city with a vengeance. Thanks for watching, guys.